Are you feeling overwhelmed right now? Like you're juggling so many things that it's even hard to take a breath. So many commitments, to-do lists, tasks with kids, family juggle, running around, constant pressure, and feeling like you are chasing your tail. Well, don't worry, you are not alone. This is by far one of the biggest pain points that clients come to me with, and one of the biggest reasons why people feel stressed. Today, we are going to talk about how to remove that feeling of overwhelm, or how to at least reduce it and fix your confidence fast. Because when you feel overwhelmed, your confidence takes a hit. But the good news, there are very clear steps, few steps that can help you to reduce or even eliminate that feeling completely. First things first, let's understand where that feeling of overwhelm comes from. It's not just about having too many tasks. It's about uncertainty. It's about that feeling when you feel out of control. When we don't know how to tackle everything, it can feel like we're drowning. So the main thing you need to focus on is how to get that control back of such things as your time, your diary, your to-do list, your goals, and your commitments. Step 1. Planning. This will give you 70% of your success. Start your day the night before. Start your week the Sunday of the previous week. Overwhelm often comes from the feeling of losing control over your time. If you don't know what needs to be done or when, it's easy to feel scattered. But here is the secret. When you plan your day, you take control back. Overwhelm doesn't like the structure. So once you start adding structure, the overwhelm goes away. The clarity comes back. And you would actually be surprised that you will start having more time than people who do not plan their day in advance. I plan my week and my day the night before. I time box everything in my calendar. I know what I'm doing next day, where I'm going, what I'm eating and what I'm having, what classes my kids have, or what meetings I have. Start your morning with a simple list of top 3 things you need to accomplish. Focus on these first. These are your MITs, most important tasks. And I always encourage people to have one MIT for business or career, one for relationships and parenting, and one for your own growth and self-care. Don't allow the distractions to steal your attention. Instead of reacting to everything that comes your way, you'll proactively manage your time and you'll be more intentional. Planning doesn't need to be complicated. It's about setting priorities and knowing what your non-negotiables are for the day. When you plan, you also give yourself permission to say no to things that aren't aligned with your goals and aren't aligned with your priorities. This massively reduces overwhelm because you're working on what matters to you and you're leaving behind the things that do not serve you. The confidence you gain from planning comes from the fact that you know that you are staying true to your priorities and moving forward towards what you want. And if you want to learn more about methods of prioritization and the best way how to prioritize your multiple things, check one of my videos on productivity here. Step 2, break things down. When you are overwhelmed, it feels like you have a mountain of tasks ahead of you. Your to-do list seems never-ending, right? Well, here is the trick. You don't have to climb the whole mountain at once. Instead, focus on climbing the base camp first. When you're feeling overwhelmed, start with one simple rule, focused on one immediate action, no matter how small it seems. Whether it's answering one email or writing one paragraph, you'd be amazed how just starting a thing that you have to do makes you feel you are getting somewhere and reduces that feeling of pressure and overwhelm. It is actually a productivity strategy that takes big, monstrous tasks and break them down in smaller pieces, smaller, more manageable parts. It's based on the idea of slicing a task like a salami, taking one slice at a time instead of trying to handle the whole thing all at once. This technique helps reduce feelings of overwhelm and procrastination. When people ask me what is the biggest tip I can give on building confidence, is actually take action. Confidence comes from action, because once you start breaking the small task into smaller pieces and you start doing something, you see that inspiration, you see that motivation kick, and you want to keep going. So that momentum will actually help you to carry through and complete the task eventually. By the way, if you like these insights, sign up for my free weekly newsletter where I share actionable tips to create 360 success, from relationships to career, from confidence and productivity to joy and growth. The link is in the description below. Step 3, shift your mindset. If you're overwhelmed, you probably feel like you have a mountain of responsibilities on your plate, right? And if you are like most of people, you might have that mindset, oh, I have to do that and I have to do that. But here is the game changer. Shift from I have to I get to or I choose to. Think about it. Instead of saying I have to finish this report, I reframe it as I get to finish this report because it will bring me closer to my goals. Or instead of saying, I have to take care of the kids, think I get to take care of the kids and this is an opportunity to bond with them. This might sound simple, but it's actually very profound when you shift your mindset and start seeing the tasks as opportunities rather than burdens. Your energy changes when you embrace the mindset of I get to. You instantly feel more empowered and more in control. You no longer feel like you are being dragged through the day. Instead, you feel like you are in a driver's seat. And when you feel in control, you feel more confident. In the end of the day, everything is a choice. The way you live your life, what you eat, how you show up is your choice. The problem is that many of those choices are driven by subconscious. So unless you train your subconscious to drive you towards the success, you might be making choices that do not serve you long term. Step 4, take care of yourself. It's easy to overlook this when you are overwhelmed and when you have so many things on your list. But you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to fill your cup first. So what does self-care look like? First, get the basics right. 80% of your problems and confidence struggles will go away if you eat healthy, if you exercise regularly, and if you fix your sleep. Secondly, get into alignment with yourself and make sure you are in the environments that actually are aligned to your values and your goals. When was the last time you asked yourself, what is my life vision and where I'm going? What kind of life do I want to live? What is important for me in this life? How can I find more time for myself? How can I put myself first? Self-care starts with elevating yourself and your standards. So if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, and let's face it, we all feel that way sometimes. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. You can remove that feeling of overwhelm and gain back the confidence by following these 4 simple steps. First, the habit of planning. Second, breaking down big tasks into smaller pieces and take it piece by piece. Third, shift your mindset from I have to I choose to or to I get to. And fourth, take care of yourself. There is a really good saying, we have to become a person before we are a person. This assumes taking action in order for you to become that confident, joyful version of yourself. As always, we're rooting for you and for your success. With care, Anna.